Hello everybody, welcome to Civilization V. Civilization, very popular game. In fact, there's now 6 of them officially, but there is some sort of other versions of it. There's Beyond Earth and such, but Civilization. Now this game, Civilization 1 was created in the mid to late 90s, and it is all about advancing a civilization through time and becoming the best empire of all time. And you could do that in a variety of ways. You could win by culture, you could win by science, you could win by domination, which is crushing all the enemies, which is everyone's favourite version, and then you have political and various other ways to win the game as well. Civilization V is, of course, the 5th official entry in the series. After this, it was Beyond Earth, and I think there was one after that before Civilization 6, which has just came out. So I thought it's appropriate to visit Civilization V just before. So Civilization V, what can I say about the game? Well, it is amazing if you like turn-based strategy games like this one. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start playing a game of it, and I am going to make a short Civilization V series for you guys, which hopefully will be quite entertaining. We'll get to see the ins and outs of Civilization V, as well as seeing if I can lead an empire that will stand the test of time. Welcome to Civilization V. Okay, so we're going to set up our game. Civilization. We are going to do an Earth-sized planet. We're going to have it. We're going to have a normal game. We're going to have it on normal difficulty, and we're going to have it at the quick, put that in air commas, put that in the quick game pace. I am going to select England because I'm from England. In fact, with my cursor, I'm from around that area of England, Yorkshire particularly. Even though I don't sound it, but we will gloss over that for the sake of video purposes. Okay, so loading and jump cut.
Praises upon Her Serene Highness, Queen Elizabeth Gloriana.
Okay, so we are in game. It is loaded in nicely, and yeah, we are going to start building. Okay, so we're in a nice area. We have gold, which is extremely useful at this stage in the game, because if we can settle a city near it, which I am going to do in this here, I'm going to settle it right here actually. We have London. That was it. London is now our capital city, and our warriors, what I like to make them do, and I know that's sometimes silly, but I'm going to get them to explore. Now, I am going to start building up. I'm going to start with a monument for my economic advisor, as they recommend it, and then I am going to start researching. Now, I'm going to have a look at the technology tree. So where do we want to go first? Well, we're going to go for a domination victory, because we've got 8 nations, and no doubt they're going to want to go to war at some stage. So, I need to prepare. So I'm going to go the way of... I get bonuses from sailing, so I'm going to get to... if I can get to metal casting... No. If I can get to ironwork, then I'm going to do masonry, then I'm going to do sailing. That way I have a basic little army that I can use. Okay, so here we go. So these guys will just explore whilst the monument is being built. This will be a quick 7 turns, hopefully. Civilization V, I bought this a couple of years ago when it was on sale, and I was never really a big fan of Civilization, I'll be honest. Civilization 4 was the civilization that made me want to play the fifth one, actually, because the fifth one I was always weirded out by because of the size of the plots. I didn't like the polygonal system when it comes to the shape of each sort of thing. Okay, so we've met the city-state of Tyre. You're the first great empire they have met, so they provide you with a gift. Thank you. I don't want to speak with them. Nearby resources. Okay, gold. They have gold as well, so stay allies with them if I can. Gold is very useful in domination victories, because if they try to attack, if another set of people try to attack and you don't have the military, the gold that you have is going to help you out hugely in producing units at the last second. They're also very good for trading with other kingdoms and empires. I have discovered mining, which is awesome. We can now mine, so hopefully when we expand we'll be able to access that gold. Okay, we've got ancient ruins. We're going to get our people to explore them, and we're going to want to set up a city over there because we have gems over there, and they're very valuable when it comes to trading items, as you can imagine. So after we built the monument, the first thing we're going to want to build is either we're going to build a warrior so that the city is defended, and then we are going to build a worker so that we can start to build farms and such around the cities. Okay, so warrior first, then workers. This is only for the city, so it can be defended in case of barbarian attacks, which in Civilization 5 seem to be more common than they were in the other civilizations. Either that or I'm just getting it from nowhere. I've accumulated enough culture to adopt a new social policy. What are we going to pick? Well, tradition is very good for culture. Culture helps in the capital and it helps with growth. That might be useful for us. However, because we are about to use army things, honor is what we're going to go with because we're going for a domination victory. We can get bonus production for melee units and such, and that will come in handy. Then we will probably go to liberty or tradition for the culture aspects, and then eventually we'll unlock these and we'll be able to get them, and that will increase our gold production. That's the plan. Okay, now we're going to set them back onto automated. We have discovered Helsinki, which is two of the, I think was it 8 or 2 of the 4 city-states in the game, so we've already met them, which is lovely. I believe I'm in South America. Oh, what's this? It would seem I have an ally, being Washington. Huh. It would seem I have an ally. That is interesting. This is a huge map, the Earth one, but I always like huge maps because they're quite fun to battle on, because you can have huge empires basically. Okay, and huge empires in this game, it's a very much case of whose is bigger. I could take Helsinki so easily right now. Oh, no, they're just angry. Get out of there. Get out of their territory. Sorry, Helsinki. Sorry. I would gift a unit, but I don't have them. Right, okay. Don't get rid of me, please. Yeah. We have a nice mountain range here, which will probably be full of ore. And again, ore and all that comes in handy when it comes to producing units and such in the future. So, you know, right, we're out of your territory, and we'll leave us alone. Just don't expand over to the gems, because that would really annoy me. Yeah, so apparently we have an ally, and they're at the other end of the world. They're in, I think, Russia, or that sort of area. Okay, so we can get warrior code for 15 production when training melee units, and a great general appears outside the capital, or plus 10 for combat strength. We're going to go with this one, because production for that kind of stuff is always useful. The Great General, we can build a citadel, which is +1 production, or we can start a Golden Age, which will allow extra production in gold for the next few turns. I'm going to go Golden Age. Might be stupid, but I'm going to do it. Okay. It should help boost production once we try to start training a worker, or if we decide to build any buildings in the city. So we could build that in 11 turns, but we're not going to. We could build spearmen now, which is awesome. So we're going to start producing them after we've produced our worker. Actually, no, we're going to get a settler first. But they're going to garrison the city, and these people are going to go over there. Okay, that's another city-state, I think. Kuala Lumpur. Interesting. They provided us with a gift of 15 gold, which I'm always up for some gold. And Alamaty, got them as well. That's nice. There's a lot of city-states near me. That doesn't usually happen. Good. That is fantastic. Right, okay, we're gonna get my men to go down here. I've met Kafandundu. So I have 3 city-states, no, 2 city-states near me so far that I've discovered. But I haven't discovered any barbarian camps, which I don't know if I should be worried if there's one just down there and they're going to come for me at some stage. The only reason barbarians are annoying is because you can kill them, but because it's such a large map, there'll be little encampments that survive on islands. Okay, apparently my people aren't the happiest in the planet, but oh well. I am busy producing workers, so I can try and help improve that. We're growing, which is good. We now have the gold, which has shot up our gold production with the mine. We have 242 to spend, which means we could probably buy something. We could buy a worker. It would save us building it, and then we could start work on a barracks, which might be a good idea. I'm going to do that. And then change production to a barracks. Peace be with you. I am Hiawatha, leader of the mighty Iroquois. Hello. There's nothing that I want to do. Actually, I'm going to see what you've got. I just want to see what you've got, mate. Okay. Good. Goodbye. I'm good now. I'm done. Hi, Napoleon.
Bienvenue. Je suis Napoléon, de France. Le militaire le plus intelligent de l'histoire mondiale.
Okay, you got quite a bit of gold as well. Goodbye. Okay.
Nequani Moctezuma, Emperorin Caino Aztecas, Tlaquin Tehuatlen, Titlatlacatl.
You have horses. They could come in handy.
Milaguacamo.
Okay. So the Americans have discovered the majority of the other civilizations that we will probably be fighting against, seeing as though we don't seem to have came across them. We're going to set these people onto automated work until we can settle another city and do a route to mode, so we can actually make a road there. After the barracks has been built, what I'm going to do after the barracks has been built is build a settler and then start producing spearmen after that to build up the army. And we can start to think about our next steps in this game. No, we're doing well. I approve of this. Okay, so we got a mine being built, which will I think rocket our gold production. I got the wrong idea a minute ago. Oh wait, there's more gold over here. Okay, we're gonna set them onto automated. Oh wait, they already are. Okay, good. We're good. I think that's it. Okay, so we're just going to fly through these turns and see if anything happens. Okay, we
king's
have
might
entered the
is greater.
classical era. Lovely. Right, now that we've got iron working, we can produce swordsmen, which once we've discovered some iron will come in handy. What I'm going to want to do now is I am going to want to go to compass. That's our next thing. Then we're going to go from compass to education, then from there to chivalry. That's going to be our plan. Okay, good. We're making progress. We're making good progress, relatively speaking. We're currently getting 5 gold per turn, free happiness, and free culture. Science I'm not too fussed about at the moment anyway. We've discovered Monaco and Dublin. Well, the Americans have, because they all seem to be in Russia, which I am not complaining, because it means that I've just got to deal with the city-states and I don't have to deal with anyone else. I'm in South America, which is kind of weird because Britain, for me, would be all the way up there. And it's very small, Britain, on this map. It's like a small lump. Obviously, because they can't have it to scale. I mean, it's a small island anyway, and because they've tried to incorporate the entire planet, I can give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay, we have discovered pottery. Lovely. That'll come in handy if we want to build a granary, which we will want to build a granary if we want to increase our happiness. Okay, 50% experience from combat, or 10. Okay, we're gonna go for the 10% in military units which have them adjacent. So it means when they're all together, they'll probably be more effective than if they were separated. Okay, lovely. Yeah, goodbye. I am not starting War with Russia because I am not going to risk that. That would be idiotic at this stage in the game. Even though I wouldn't have really a way to get over it until I've discovered sailing, but because I'm British in the game, I get a lot of special naval units. One being the USS something. That we will get to use, which will heavily help us when it comes to sailing the seas and fighting from offshore. But we'll have to wait till we discover them in order to see what they are.